Okay, I've just updated Momentum Theory Scanner. I'm going to talk about how to use it in a different video, but for now I'm just going to talk about what I've updated. So main update is I've changed the cycles to be exactly identical with the cycles that you see in Momentum Theory. Previously they were just slightly different, but now they're exactly the same. Second thing I've changed is I've added the setups right into the scanner itself. So all these icons correlate with the setups that you find in the momentum theory chart. So we have the trend continuation, trend pullback, trend breakout, trend retracement, and we have the trend reversal, but I don't think any are showing up right at the moment. But basically all my setups here can be found right in the scanner, and it lets me know exactly which time frame they belong to as well. So in the case of AJ, we have a trend continuation on the daily. So trend continuation, we have a bullish breakout followed by a bearish fake out, faking out the previous day low above the daily breakout level. So that's the trend continuation setup. Bullish breakout followed by bearish fake out, and we're faking out the low above the breakout level. On the H1, which is where I trade the weekly, I can see we have a trend pullback setup here. And this is going to be second bar. Since the weekly, I can see that it's an inside bar. So it's a breakout followed by an inside bar. And price has flipped the breakout level and then faked out the previous week low and got back above it. So this is a trend pullback setup. It's a breakout followed by an inside. We're below the breakout level and faking out the low below that breakout level. So that's trend pullback. And finally here on the monthly, I can see that we have a trend breakout on AJ. So right here, we have a breakout of the previous month high. Price broke out and then came back, pulled back, and faked out the previous week low and stayed above. And that is a trend breakout. So we have a breakout, and then price came down, faked out the momentum time frame low, and now expect price to continue back up. So that's super useful to know which price action setup is showing up in any of these time frames, any of these pairs. And something else I've changed here is I've added this icon at the top here, and this lets me know that we have a unidirectional cycle as well as a possible swing point. So in the case of AJ on the weekly, price has pulled back and we faked out the previous week low and we're above it. So whenever you fake out a low and trade above it, turns all of this into a possible swing point. Not the best example, but basically whenever you fake out a low and you're above it, then that's a possible swing point. A better example is here on US 30 on the daily. We have a trend reversal. This is a unidirectional cycle. And then here on the daily, we have flipped the daily breakout level. So this lets me know that there's a strong possibility that the daily is now flipping bullish. And so this is what that lets me know. It lets me know that we have a unidirectional cycle and a possible swing point. So that's the main change. And finally is the different states, the different colors I'll talk about in this tab here. I'm in replay mode looking at gold. Gold on the M15, which is looking at the daily, I can see we have a bullish breakout bar and prices come down and trigger that momentum time frame. So I can see on gold over here that we have a possible trend retracement setup. So this is lit up because the trend retracement setup is possibly forming. So we have a bullish breakout bar and we have triggered that H8 low. We're not back above it, but we have triggered it. So this is why this is lit up, that this is a possible trend retracement forming. But once price gets back above that peak level, not yet, but one more over here. Once it gets above that peak level, gold now lights up in white. So that daily turns white over here, and this lets me know that we have now faked out that peak. And then it also changes position. Whenever the setup is forming better, it gets pushed up to the high of that column. And then once it gets past that breakout level, it changes color as well. So this lets me know that the breakout level is pushing in the same direction. So basically this lets me know that we have the trend retracement set up. The white lets me know that we have faked out that peak. And then the green here now lets me know that we have a bullish move since the H8 breakout level is pushing up as well. I can also see that we have a trend pullback here on the H8, and I trade the H8 on the M5. And let's have a quick look here. We have an inside bar, so it's going to be a breakout followed by an inside bar. Price has got below breakout levels, faked out the H8 low, and now we're above. And so this is why both of those are lit up. And so that's super useful now. I can immediately see what is setting up in all the pairs in just one screen. And final thing over here is this blue box. This just lets me know that all the cycles are pushing in one direction. And that's all it does. Just lets me know that um, the cycles peaks are all aligned. So this is going to be really useful in pair with the momentum theory Discord alerts. Um, the Discord alerts have been working beautifully, but I find that they're still a little too much. So I want to reduce the frequency of the alerts. And in order to do that, I have to be really strict with the code. But what the scanner is going to allow me to do is this is going to allow me to see when the price action structure is set up, but it doesn't take into account all the different levels. And that's what the Discord alerts are going to do. Discord alerts are going to see all the higher time frame levels, and I want them to let me know when the best possible trade setups are forming, while this one lets me know if the price action structure has been found. If you look at all my trades in the trade journal, all my trades follow the exact same formation, whether I'm trading trendy trades, when you can just flip through all these, they're all going to be exactly the same. Trend pullbacks. Um, it's going to be, well, you can't really see it over here. Let me see a different one. Trend pullback. We have that breakout followed by fake out. Next one, we have the breakout followed by fake out. Next one, we have a breakout followed by fake out. My structures are all exactly the same. It's a mechanical process. My setups are completely mechanical, and so having the scanner scan for that structure is really helpful, and it's something that's going to go really well with the Discord alerts in the market scanner section here. All right, so that's all I'm going to talk about for now. I'm going to go over all this in a different video when I start finishing up the course, but for now, I just want to let everybody know what the updates are with the scanner.